Alrighty, guys, and welcome to another episode of our Giro preview. Today, we take a look at the squad of Cofidis. Now, they're taking a sprint-heavy lineup, with maybe a couple that can get off some decent climbs, but they are all in for Milan Fretin. He's going to go for a lot of our stage wins. He's going to have to go after some because I don't see a lot of potential in any of the other riders to get any really significant results. Stefano Oldani obviously been around for a long time. He's very capable of getting over those hills and having a little bit of a sprint afterwards. You've got to think they're trying to get into every breakaway they can possibly get in, um, especially if Milan Fretin doesn't look like he's going to get stage wins, as the sprints field isn't packed out, but you'd say a lot of them do have Milan Fretin covered off. Now, obviously, breakaway stages, they need to go out and get into all of them. But as well, those sprint stages, the goal does have to be at least one stage win. Can they go out and get a stage win? It's questionable. I think they're on for a couple of podiums. Um, but I don't see a world in which Milan Fritin goes over and beats Sam Bennett, Olaf Koy, who have to be the favourites on anything too flat, or a Mads Pedersen in anything where it really has any significant climbing. Obviously, the rest of the squad is Nicholas Debu Marsh, no idea, Jonathan Lastra, Sylvain Monique, Stefano Oldani, Anthony Perez, Sergio Samitier, and Jan Maas. None of those riders really scream a massive pedigree at me. So I would go out on a limb and say that none of them are going to be mixing up with the big boys on the climbs. They might get something out of a breakaway, take a couple flyers, but I think the goal does have to be the sprint stages. So how many kind of chances are they going to get? So on sprint stages, it's basically just stages 1, 4, 5, 12, 13, 14, 18, and 21. Now, would you say, I don't know how good of a climber Fratini is actually. He's not someone I'm overly familiar with. Can he survive that? And even if he does, is he going to be able to outsprint a Wout van Aert and Mads Pedersen? Um, and on stages like stage 4, where it's a quite flat run in, is he going to be strong enough to take out someone like Olav Koy? Um, and my initial reaction is probably not. They're just really strong riders, and is Milano Frettin at the same level they are? I don't really think so. One of their goals obviously has to be points farming. Any stage where Frattin doesn't make the finish, Stefano Oldani needs to have a sprint. They need to get riders getting points here, there, and everywhere to try and really bring up that points tally, because it's not looking too safe for them at the moment, to say the least. Um, and the big goal has to be a stage win with Milan 13. Will he get one? I personally think no. I don't think the lead out's strong enough. I don't think he is likely to be strong enough, but I would happily be proven wrong. I think the minimum for this to be considered a success is 3 podiums with Milan 13. He has to be there or thereabouts, or else I don't see another way in which Cofidis get on TV. Like, going up in breakaways, sure, but you probably get overshadowed in the bigger breakaways with no real threat. How often are they going to get any significant screen time? And they need to make their sponsors happy. So I think Cretin needs to get on the podium, be present, get their lead out strong and on the front of the peloton, and go for a stage win, and at minimum get 2 or 3 podiums. Anything less will be, I think, a failure for the Cofidis team. And thank you very much for watching, guys, this episode of Giro Preview, where we look at Cofidis. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Check out one of our other videos where we take on the same type of concept, except we do it for every team participating in the race. Yeah, if you enjoyed, like I said, leave a like. Would love to see you back here at another time. Check out the channel, and I will see you all soon. Happy Giro.